Hey folks, Phil Gallagher here for Daily D&T. We now have more episodes of Daily D&T than Pokemon in Generation 1. Um, so this is a slow hand. If our opponent is playing non-basic lands, this hand, like if the needle is like this and this is good and this is bad, if our opponent's playing non-basic lands and we get to Wasteland, this one like ticks in that direction, but if they're not, it ticks in that direction. Non-basic. Non-basic. Ooh, no. Well, the decision is forced. Here comes Entomb. There is a Grizzlebrand. I think I'm going to go ahead and attack with Mother of Runes. There's an argument not to. Oh, baby. I really wish we had drawn a 2-drop to play there. But that's fine. I'm not going to show the port yet. Because we can't port next turn anyway. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, deck. The Flicker Wisp was good, but that's insane. It now becomes extremely difficult for us to lose this game. Alright. Feels good to be up a game versus Reanimator. By the way, side note, Avocado Toast's list that I based this list on had 4 Rest in Peace, which I think is probably a mistake considering that you're playing Flagstones. And also, there's just like so much Reanimator and like Breach combo and Dredge online that I don't want to leave home without some fast graveyard interaction. I don't know what they were hedging for in that specific weekend, but seemed a little scary to me. Alright, so what are we going to do versus Reanimator? We will probably junk most or all of our Stoneforge Mystic package. It's just so slow. And then we're going to need to cut 3 cards beyond this. So this is just a 2 power creature that just starts attacking on turn 3, and I don't really want to play this. So I think cards I can consider cutting are Mom, Eidolon, a Wisp, a Crusader. I can also not board the Council's Judgment. I have 2 of them. When I'm on the draw, they are real slow. But it does give me an out to Archetype of Endurance, which otherwise is a problem. So what if I don't do that? I junk a Wisp, and I junk a Mom. That's probably fine. And then when I'm on the play, I'll reconsider Council's Judgment. This is a tricky one. So here's why this is tricky. So I have an answer to a Grizzlebrand that gets put in play. I have an answer to the thing that comes after it, but the thing that comes after it most likely will be Ashen Rider, which will exile my Caracas. So I don't actually have the follow-up white source for the Ashen Rider. I'm going to keep this anyway. If my opponent can't just go off quickly, this hand is pretty darn strong. The old Faithless looting. Oh! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Nice. So I don't really even want to show that Caracas. My opponent would probably reanimate the Grizzlebrand anyway. I think playing Mom is better than just passing the turn with Wasteland out. We're going to take a quick snipperino of this. Alright, and then let's kind of see what my opponent's outs to beat me are going to be. So notably, my opponent is playing Sire of Insanity, which I think is a little questionable. They're going to have 3 outs to my Rest in Peace. They also just have a Show and Tell in hand and 1 Underground Sea to fetch. So if they draw a fatty, they can just put it in play. They're going to have Ashen Rider, Tidespout Tyrant, and Sire of Insanity to just naturally draw. Okay. So I know my opponent has an Exhume. I think it is just better to Wasteland them here than to play Rest in Peace. So this keeps them from just top decking a creature and getting Show and Tell immediately, which is something that beats me. Alright, so that Bloodstained Mire is now gone. Alright, so this turn I will go ahead and play the Rest in Peace. The primary reason here is because it's going to stop back the Faithless looting flashback, and it's also going to stop an Entomb from really mattering if my opponent drew that for turn. Alright, folks, there's a quick one for a change. I'll be back tomorrow.